Fuck are you talking about? What year is it? What's it got? A 14 with 11. That ain't terrible. Why, you about to buy a bike? What kind of bike? Oh, yeah, that ain't bad. Yeah, you must be making all the money buying a Softail. Only 15, you know. Oh, I know, I know.
I won, Ralph.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and
driving
the
that bitch to
Baltimore
Daytona
Ravens.
for bite week.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline.
I ain't watched this dude right here play at all. Watched a couple plays. I ain't gonna say at all, but damn, Prime beat the shit out of the Seattle Seahawks. 60-7.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Yo, this dude's got Demaryius Thomas.
Watch him now, Barney.
A first carry now for Alex Collins. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off.
I hope I'm gonna win, bro. I hope.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Yeah, my first one of the season.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Oh, good fucking route. What kind of fucking play was that?
Wide open, complete.
What the
And they're
fuck?
going to have this across midfield and inside the 35.
Okay,
An excellent
okay,
pickup of
okay.
34 yards.
I got something for that shit.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Boston Scott, his first carry. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Automatically pass it time.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Over the middle, open is
What the fuck?
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in with the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well. Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Uh-oh.
Detroit!
Yeah, tell me about it. This shit's gonna be fun to fucking go.
This time Jackson will throw it. flush to his right.
Oh, yeah. Back that ass up, boy.
It's a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where
Freeman
you are
probably
on the
didn't do
field
no scouting.
and not cross the line before
Get this shit out of here.
field.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3's hit. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Green 39. Green 39.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now let's go. Blue landed. Blue landed.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Mayfield to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Who the fuck?
And that's a
that
right
was
there.
square over there. I'm
down.
fucking tripping.
Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary.
No, I didn't throw it. Luckily, it hit the fucking dirt.
What are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
I'm
And
fucking
this is
tripping.
away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Oh, that bitch hit the
And
pop.
this is gonna
What?
hit the goal line
That
and
bitch hit the
continue on
pylon.
into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens
Madden's so
offense
dirty,
now, they
dog.
get set to head back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead.
It gave me a
They're gonna
touchback.
put
That
this
bitch hit the
on.
pylon,
They're hoping
dog.
for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well.
What is my guy doing?
Exactly.
Why is computer diving like that?
Trying to increase your lead in a big way, and the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That
gotta
goes
figure
for
out
a
what
gain of 31. Jackson certainly giving the Ravens a spark in his rookie year. He's got him on the move with a 1st down.
Over.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
They go play action now. Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot.
If I would learn to let off R2, God damn
chances
it.
are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other
Oh,
way.
you in that 3-4 shit. Okay.
They'll run with Chubb.
Oh, you want to run that 3-4 shit too. Another
Backwards,
one of
losing
them.
yardage
Okay.
to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The Ravens.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield.
Yeah.
Flushed out right. And he'll
Yeah,
be
I
brought
said
down
let's
here
go.
at
I
the
need this win. I
3-yard
figured
line.
you'd have heard. My bad. My
They're on the
bad.
tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Yeah, we still in the 1st quarter.
From the 3 now. Here they come on
Wow.
3rd and goal.
Hey, God dang.
They'll come out in the pistol. To throw, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not only was the call
I'll take my
spot
3,
on,
man.
how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a
What?
force,
Don't talk about that, bro.
Play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
I tried to throw it away, but
I
don't know.
There's nothing available there for him.
They got the interception.
3 defenders and none of them went for it. That shows me his
user.
user.
It does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give
Which
a
I
lot
thought,
of
I
credit
watched
where
some of
it's
his
due.
games. He
That's to the
seemed his
defense,
user
'cause they
wasn't
ran
too
onto
bad.
the
I don't
field.
remember who
That's
he
what
was
we call
playing
sudden
though.
change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Alvin away and bring up 2nd down.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get
See
this
what I'm
one
doing.
across
That's
the
cool.
35. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
He sets the and that's caught.
Oh my God. Who the fuck is that catching on Denzel Ward?
Deep into Cleveland territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 59
Caught all
yards.
on my man like that, bro.
Watching that, Barney.
Oh, I seen that. Damn it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 16th
This man
touchdown
just
of the
throwing
year.
shit up, bro.
And the Ravens are in for 6.
Fucking coming down.
Tucker with the
What's
extra
going on?
point. And the lead is now 10-3.
We're good.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I'm bringing in no drama.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
You gonna
Give him
juke
3
off
on
of
first
them
down.
or?
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of
That
this
shit been
size and
crazy.
these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Oh, good user, good user.
Fires one
I
that's
waited too long. I was being
Picked
greedy.
up by Tavon Young. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. If you combine last
I
week
was
and
being
this week,
greedy.
he's got a hat trick going because he had 2
Should've went to circle.
interceptions a week
Good
ago.
God.
He's seeing the ball so
Come on,
well
fellas.
and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance.
I don't know, bro.
Huge way.
Catching
Enough.
left side, Thomas. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit
Go cry in
unsettled.
the
I
car.
think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On the carry, it's Logan. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right?
And this is caught. Touchdown,
Man.
Baltimore. Stafford with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They begin this drive with Chubb, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Chubb on the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And now here come the Ravens. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
Yeah, I was just standing to get the VCs, man. Shit, fuck it. Get up. Oh my, shit. We done played this long, but our ass whooped. Bro, it ain't nothing but a minute left, bro. Chill out.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Gun! Detroit!
Man, why the fuck is you study all for the ball, man?
They run with Logan.
That man
He'll get only a couple up to the 22.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Looking long for Thomas. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 44. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Here we go now. Green 39.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The Browns on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15.
All right, here we go. Boom!
From the gun, Mayfield. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Charles Tapper.
Give him my
In
points,
there
man.
to drop
Give him
him
my
for a
points.
4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the Ravens taking the field.
Leopard! Leopard! Gun! 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 Pass!
On first down, Scott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Play action. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Gun! 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 Over! 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 Gun! 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 Gun!
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Christian Kirksey in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime.
Gun! Gun!
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield, flush to his right. Got a man, it's complete, Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. And he knocks it through. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, Collins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
All right, now, lucky
Doubling this
56.
guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here.
Oh, man, I just love it. Where's the dark man? Pull it.
Gone. All right, now, lucky 56.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Browns getting set to go.
And
with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their
guys
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That is caught by the former Gator Antonio
Callaway. Trying to see
now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Oh, West Coast it.
Handoff comes to Chubb. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
I got third.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Everybody meet up at Foot Locker.
Mayfield now.
I don't know what this is. Put Rex in there.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. This will be taken in after 1. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
Making sure I'm making sure I don't blow through my shoe.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Here I come on pulling up now. Let's go send the invite out.
The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
Invite me to the squad, West Coast.
2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
I'm right here. Put the first mics on.
They run it again with Chubb.
Fresh in my white tee.
To be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Call it no
that
gain
Laffy
there.
Taffy, girl. Say that Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And call them niggas lame for making you fall out. If you want to play, come on.
He's got his man. It's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
No, we ain't sure playing for you. You ain't in the 2K family. Go what?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And no room to maneuver there.
Man, you lucky I don't play them motherfucking targets this year, boy.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting
the
right
same
back
as
in this
many
game.
games as you won.
Right along with you because
the same as many games as you won.
They've kept them in it by making the plays that they
I bet my record be better than yours.
You're one big score away from
I
being
bet
right
my
back
record
there.
be better than yours. $10.
Step up and make that play because that's been an
That
issue
shit
for
on
them in
hand.
this game.
Hey, all you gotta do is say yeah or no.
To break big, a lot of things have to come
What you
together.
want? What you want me to
executed?
You want me to
But all
pay
it takes
PayPal
is one
to
small thing to go
right
wrong
now?
and keep it from being a big game.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
All right, here we go. Green,
Now Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. After the interception, here's Jackson. Thomas has got it, complete. They're able to work this to the 24 before it's all said and done. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, that almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll run on 1st down. Scott. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun!
From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Blue 90.
It's 1st down, man. I'm supposed to be down there punishing him, man.
Detroit! Gun!
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he's got it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Pass the ball, man.
Over!
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you taught me.
Gotta go Kobe out here.
Done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
They'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go.
Man,
don't make something worse than what it was.
You the softest nigga out here. The hell?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Hold on, man.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Y'all gotta let the president back in here.
2nd down, Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
I ain't no 7-footer, but shit, I get down.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. There to stop him, Chad Thomas. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 30. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's him.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Alex Collins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. So another score there. Often this one hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A give. This is Chubb. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Charles Tapper in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here's Britton Colquitt now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That's pulled in at the 32. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
Hurry up, here we go. 3 and 8.
Here's Collins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well, a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On the carry, it's Chubb. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
All right, here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first down throw for Mayfield. Drops it off for Chubb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it's a 2nd down. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Chubb. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
He's got his tight end in Njoku. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Now Chubb fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It was Anthony Averett who got him down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Jackson trying to lay one up deep. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They go play action now. Jackson. He fights him off. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for Baltimore, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.